Hi guys, hope that you're all doing well. In today's lesson, I'll teach you guys the grade 12 business studies examination structure so that you know exactly which topics you need to focus on when you go and write your paper 1 as well as your paper 2. I prepared this document that lists the examination structure as well as all the different topics as well as how much the topics weigh. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you guys which topics you should fully focus on for paper 1 and paper 2. Now, if you want a copy of this document, you can always send us a text on WhatsApp or send us an email. Let's go through it. We have exam structure overview. In the South African National Senior Certificate NSC CAPS curriculum, grade 12 business studies is assessed via two 150-mark examination papers, 2 hours each. Both paper 1 and paper 2 follow an identical 3-section structure. We first have section A, that is worth 30 marks. This is compulsory, meaning you need to answer section A. In section A, you have multiple choice, matching columns, and term selection. This covers both main topics. I'll let you guys know what the topics are in a few. Now let's move to section B, which is worth a lot of marks, 80 marks. You choose 2 of 3. In section B, you have to choose 2 questions. You have to answer all the questions in section A. When you move to section B, you have to choose 2 of them. So you have direct and indirect scenario-based questions with 40 marks each. You could have question 2, which is main topic 1, question 3, main topic 2, worth 40 marks each. Then you have question 4, which is a combination of both topics 1 as well as topic 2. Now let's move to section C. It's worth 40 marks. You have to choose one of the 2 essays that you've been given. Okay. You have extended essay questions that are worth 40 marks. You could have question 5, essay on main topic 1, question 6, essay on main topic 2. So you basically have 3 sections, section A, B, C. You have to answer all of section A. In section B, you choose 2 questions that you're comfortable with. Okay. Then section C, you choose 1 essay question. Let's go through paper 1. I won't go through this paper 1 waiting at glance. Let's go through the paper 1 breakdown. You'll go through that once you get a copy of this document. So paper 1 detail copy and marks breakdown. You have main topic 1, business environment, which is worth about 65 to 75 marks, depending on how they set your question paper. You have impact of recent legislation on business, the Skills Development Act, Employment Equity Act, Basic Conditions and Employment Act, the LRA, the COIDA, BBBEE, NCA, CPA, and more. You also have human resources and business strategies. You have business sectors and their environments. That is the main topic. Business environments includes those 3 topics. Paper 2, you have business operations, that is worth from 65 to 75 marks. You have the human resource function as well as the quality of performance. I'll come back to paper 1. When you do your paper 1 notes, always do the business operations as it's more approachable. I'll explain why after. Let's go to paper 2, detailed topics and marks breakdown. We have main topic 1, we have business ventures, worth about 65 to 75 marks. Paper 2 has more notes compared to paper 1. Paper 1 is easy on business studies. Paper 2 requires you to go through most of the notes that you'll be given throughout the entire year. Before I continue, I'd like to let you know that this video was brought to you by Spotify. Spotify is a music streaming app that gives you access to over 100 million songs. You can stream your favorite artists for free, or you can get the premium version and have access to features like downloading music and streaming offline. For more information, go to open.spotify.com. Link in the description. So for business ventures, you have management and leadership styles. You have democratic, autocratic, laissez-faire, transformational management versus leadership, and leadership theories. You also have investment, securities opportunities. You have investment insurance. You have forms of ownership, representation, and data response. That is the first topic. For the second main topic, we have business roles, which is the more approachable one compared to most of the business ventures topics. You have ethics and professionalism, creative thinking and problem solving, social responsibility, CSR and CSI, human rights, inclusivity and environmental issues, as well as team performance and conflict management. Now let's check out that's the entire document. Guys, let's go through paper 1 first. In paper 1, business operations is the more approachable topic. You have human resource function as well as quality of performance, which is basically human resource and quality. These 2 topics make up for most of your paper 1. And the essay that you'll receive will be based on either one of the business environment topics or the business operations topics. Your essay will either be a weird essay question about the business environment, questions that I don't believe you should be fully familiar with, or it could be a more familiar human resource or quality essay. It is always either human resource or quality as maybe the second essay question. So to master paper one, you have to start with quality first. Okay, you need to know all these subtopics. I will upload a quality and human resource lesson within the next few days. So you have to do quality first, then do the human resource function. From there, you can do the definitions of your different legislations so that you know what those different legislations deal with. And then you can do the human resource and business strategies. And lastly, do the business sectors and the environments. I wouldn't recommend knowing everything that goes in business legislations as they are very confusing and they do have a lot of notes. Quality and human resource is more approachable as the definition or the subtopic can kind of give you the definition that you need to remember. Remember, in grade 12 business studies, you need to write the notes exactly as they are written. You need to know them word for word, and I'll teach you guys when I teach you guys quality. So let's go to this part. We have exam essay question. Exam essay weighting note for paper 1 in section C. Question 5 is an essay on business environments, frequently focused on legislation or business strategies. Question 6 is an essay on business operations, strictly focused on human resources or quality of performance or TQM. So what I'm exactly saying here is that you can either get question 5 about legislations or business strategies, or you could do question 6, which has two options, human resource and quality. So if you know all of your quality subtopics as well as human resource topics, you could get full marks in the second essay question that you choose, which is question 6. Again, I'll upload a quality lesson and you'll see what I mean when you go through that lesson. And I'll also show you guys the business studies past paper so that you guys can see how the question papers exactly look like in the first quality video. For paper 2, let's see which topic should you do. Always master your business roles first. Okay, it's worth about 65 to 75 marks. You can start with creative thinking and problem solving. You can do ethics and professionalism, move to social responsibility, CSR and CSI, then human rights, inclusivity and environmental issues, then team performance and conflict management. In business ventures, you don't need to know all these topics, okay? But when you start with them, provided that you've mastered all your business roles, you can do management and leadership and presentation and data response, then some of the basics when dealing with the forms of ownership. And lastly, if you do have enough time, you could do investment, insurance, as well as investment securities and opportunities. You don't need to study all these topics when you do business studies, as most of them will be based on these two different topics, either business ventures or business roles. So I'll teach you guys more about business studies in a first lesson where I teach you guys quality, which is from paper 1, which is one of the best topics that you'll ever read in business studies as well as human resources. These are very approachable and enjoyable topics, so I would recommend that you always start with them. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. If I haven't uploaded the quality video, you can always drop a comment or send us a WhatsApp text or send us an email to remind me to film and upload the lesson.